So, yes, we are going to visit Nippon for the third time. Look, I absolutely love Okami. It is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. For anyone who is not in the Discord or anyone who wants a lovely refresher, these streams are going to be a tiny little bit different. My videos, oh shit, I don't have Mits It Up open. 1 second, Akiru, I forgot the cheese. It's not going to be all scripted. I'm making a video on the different lore of Okami, what things are inspired, fun little behind the scenes factoids and whatnot. Let me have a drink of my Beppis. Fight me, it's Beppis. Alright, so because I love Okami so much, I decided that I really wanted a different model, but I'm like, I don't know if someone could have the style of Okami. If you all don't know what the style of Okami is, so Okami kind of takes the old traditional Japanese watercolor / ink art direction, so it's very bright colored, thick lines like an actual paintbrush. And the rigger who did Sakurachi's model, for some reason they're like, okay, we're gonna offer these ink models. That's perfect. Let me push off my Okami project till that's done. Yeah, do you all want to see the lovely version of Monochi that you will all be seeing for the next, I don't know how many weeks it's going to take? Yes, we love Akiru, our gorgeous mod, handsome mod. Sorry, I've been reading too much Okami with the lovely flowers and whatnot. I wanted a model to match the theme of Okami because, so yes, we're doing the very slow reveal. I've waited so long to actually use this. So here we go. I apologize if the arms look a little bit weird since it's only like a bust up model. But yes, this is the model I will be using for Okami. I am now, I was going to say, I can no longer be the princess of Scuff. I'm like the goddess of Scuff because Scuff is always here. I am absolutely happy with how this turned out. Oh my god, is Okami even installed? Uh-oh. Oh no, it's not! Oh no! It's not even installed on my system. No! Look, it's just on brand. Okami is not that big. We're fine. How long is it going to take to download? Oh my god. Okay, it's only... Okami is only 5.6 gigabytes. It's going to take 5 minutes. We're fine. Don't shame me. Don't shame me. Oh my gosh.
Oh god, this is gonna get depressing, isn't it?
Oh, man. At least the cheese works. Since I have to kill, like, 4 minutes, we have fun fats. Yes, we do. Like, this game takes a lot of inspiration, obviously, from Japanese mythology, folklore. I don't know if it's that on brand for me to not have my game installed for the series that I've been hyping up so long and have been so excited to do. But I was so sad when the mailman said, hey, your package is going to be delivered today. It's like, well, it was supposed to be delivered tomorrow. And I don't want to go to the post office later to get it. So I have to watch the camera to make sure I don't miss it. Because, again, Ryu still hasn't gotten a doorbell. More Genshin. More Power World. I'm pissed. Speaking of Power World, I'm annoyed because since the new update in Power World, whenever I try to make a breeding farm, it crashes my game. And to me, that's like the one thing I do enjoy about Power World is making like the perfect pal. Plus, I think you can only get certain pals through breeding, I think. But I like to have my little perfect cremies, but I can't because it keeps crashing my game. My scuff title is just increasing at this moment in time. This has worked since... Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. 1 second. Game. Now looky here. Man, I haven't streamed in a week, and this is what I come back to. Alright. 1 moment. Let me climb under my desk and plug it into, I think, one of the two stupid 3.1 USB thing. Excuse me if you hear crashing. Oof! I gotta go under the desk. Aha! Ryu is going to have so much fun watching me edit this later. Why didn't you test it out? It's like, well, bitch, it's worked before. Why would I have to do the thing? 28 minutes! Shh! 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 I'm praying. Look, I wanted to come back with no scuff or little to no scuff, but I guess that's too much to ask. Well, Ryu is going to get a spanking later because she left my nail polish remover upside down and opened somehow. It's a leaky thing already. Starting our Nippon journey. Yes! Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on the neck the sizes of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse. Anyone who gazed into them, no one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival have arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home, as Nagi stood bravely before the entrance. A beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing nets. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt in with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if protected by Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brightly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysteriously and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. He's mad he got cheated on. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mysterious mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike. What would be the fatal blow? But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. Peace had last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukiyomi and placed inside the moon cave. Look, all this backstory is important. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Who is this mysterious man? Is this the legendary sword? Who's this masked figure? Is this Tsukiyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? ... Dude, this is not a good sign. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Good morning! Welcome! Oh my god, you idiot! Why you do that? Not you. Susano. Oh, I'm sorry, I just spoiled who it is. Oh, he who seeks power those who broken my bonds. Speak the words of, I wish darkness upon the world. No! Mysterious black cloaked figure! No, how dare you release Orochi? Look, that dude just doomed all of Nippon to death. I think I've seen this in Naruto a long time ago. So, yes. I like the model. Looks nice. Yes, thank you. I got it so it matches the lovely style of Okami. Which, I should have pointed this out, is an actual pun, because Okami means white wolf. Yes, such white light, beauty and grace. Yes, we are Amaterasu, or Amaterasu, who is the goddess of the sun. My favorite Shinto goddess, actually. Happiness to my heart. Happiness to the glitter! Oh my god. I love Amaterasu. She is just like, I am done. I'm going to nap. And I'm not totally biased of Sakuya and Amaterasu, but I love this game. I really should play it one day. It is great. I'm very happy they did the HD release of this game, even though, I mean, how do you improve the graphics of this game? It's the same thing with Wind Waker. It's like an HD remake or remaster. It's like, okay, how do the graphics get better? Oh yes, my favorite part with Isun. That's cool and all, but what does this have to do with Yakuza? It doesn't have to do with Yakuza. Yakuza's another time. Ah, what's this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Oh my gosh. I will say this laugh sounds a little bit evil, in my opinion. Boop. Phew, what on earth? And here we meet our traveling companion. You again, yes. Where does Kiryu appear and kill the super bat on top of the tower? I'm having such a vivid image of Kiryu coming in and it's like, oh dear me. Were you napping in my clothes again, bug? The name's Isun. Yes, Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I love the comedy. It is great. Fun fact, this is not Isun's painting. It is actually his grandfather's. So easy to picture because Kiryu have done it like 5 times at this point. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing? No? What's with you, furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Well, yeah, have you seen her around here? Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. And then we just eat Isun for a snack. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. That is not a euphemism. That's the fruit. That girl said that. So Isun is kind of like our narrator for the game, and he will do the talking for us because obviously we be wolf. We can't really talk. You can use the right stick to look around. L1 changes your point of view. Boy, you really could look so helpless. You sure you're going to be okay? Yeah, I'm going to be fine, Isun. Shut up. This game was originally released on the PS2 and the Wii, but the Wii version, this game cover infamously has an IGN watermark on it. Oh, you doing a big stretchums? Thanks for walking all over my keyboard and putting in a bunch of random letters on my notes. I appreciate that, kitty. Which one is X and which one's Y? I forget. Also, you see where the little wolf is down there? We'll actually get like little tiny things as we get like brush techniques. Again, this is kind of promoting my video series. If you want to learn more, watch that video when it comes out. Yes, shameless self-promotion for something that's not even out yet. Look, I put a lot of hours and stuff into my research at the moment. I just haven't made the video because I don't have the actual footage yet. That's what this whole stream is about. Because I can shove my love for this game in your faces and you can't go anywhere. I mean, technically you can. I'm not holding you hostage. Except Akiru, I'm holding Akiru hostage. Lovely 10 minutes of actual gameplay. Shh. Look, the camera's not inverted. I didn't like it, okay? Actually, it's, yeah, 30 minutes of nothing, 20 minutes of lore. Look, but the thing is beautiful, okay? The game is beautiful. You can enjoy. Oh, yes. One of the fun things, it just occurred to me. I forget. Kamiya, whatever. If you notice, I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. I'm seeing if you... Okay, it's hard to notice, but all animals have a little X for their butthole. Look, I don't know. The art designer just likes it. I don't know why. It's just his thing, okay? It's you can even find it on even the official Nendroids. It's really cute. You can see it briefly if you're looking for it. Otherwise, it's just like, it looks like a dot. River of the Heavens. River of the Heavens, they mean the fabled Stardust River? But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? Yeah, it's that little puddle, Isun. I'm coming! Isun, what? Yes, Ami, give yourself brain damage. So yes, this is where we learn about the celestial brush, which, again, is Ami's tale. While you are away, the 13 spirits of the brush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I become a constellation and managed to survive until now. Time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. For more information, check out my video on YouTube that will be out probably in a week. That would mean you were as good with a brush as yours truly. Nah, it couldn't be true. Who else could master this incredible god technique? Apparently me, Isun. I originally had all the gods up my butt. Also, I hate saying also. It's like, I just don't know where to shove these in. These little fun facts. Amaterasu was originally supposed to have, it was originally blah, 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 blah. When you jumped in the water, they had the idea of her transforming into a dolphin, or when you yeeted yourself off a cliff, she turned into a hawk, but it eventually just didn't happen. But they also have a race with them. No! Ami's gonna drown! You get so good, exactly. Who are you? Anyway, speaking of Dead by Daylight, it has nothing to do with that. It was talking about, speaking of games games I don't like playing by myself. I got Ryu a copy of Helldivers for the PlayStation 5. So you all can see my lovely, terrible gameplay with Ryu. Ah, look, it's our first enemy. Whatever, draw first, ask questions later. I consumed a Chinese cabbage. On the simple side, but tasty. Feels after pass a little bit. Thank you. I don't know how long we're going to stream today. It's going to be like a decent length since, as I said, videos are coming soon for this series. So you will find out all the fun nuggets of wisdom that the game is based off of and inspirations and whatnot. Sakia came through big time. She really was protecting the village. But I sure wish I could have spent some more time in her kimono. If you know what I mean. Water. I just don't know where to shove them. Hey, there's a statue here too. Let the villager turn his stone or something. Oh, not again! It's not one of those smaller monsters that lurking about. A roar like that's gotta belong to something much bigger. Yeah, it's Orochi. Let's hurry up and find somebody with a pulse around here. Who has a pulse? Is it Nog? It can't be Nagi. Not Nagi, Susanoo. It can't be him. Oh, here's a fun Easter egg. He has a photo of Kushinada. Not Kushi. Kushi. Nope, he statue too. Higher ground to take a look. The Kumiki village. So do their hearts not usually beat? They do! Oh, thanks, Isun. I now know where I'm going. I mean, statues don't have pulses. There's definitely something strange going on. Thanks, Isun. I never would have guessed it. Thanks. Do. See, we're making flowers as we run. This is popping flower seed in people he run. No, he does not. No, we do not poop flower seeds. We are Goddess Amaterasu. We have the power to make flowers with our feet. I see. This is the thing. My one nitpick. Isun, we know it's we know. 1 second. My phone's dying. It's like Isun. We know it's Orochi. Yes, they are batch normal. It's my fucking. Sorry. It's my favorite character, Mr. Orange. Village Elder Mr. Orange. Still, you look a lot like that statue of Shiranui. And this is where I brought up that most people only see us as a white wolf. Only people who have a very high devotion to gods can see us with the color, with the red marks and our weapon. On the other hand, you don't look quite that smart. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No need to growl like that. Can you really understand what I'm saying? Well, I'm not one to mince words. I just state the facts. Thanks, Mr. Orange. A gasp! Step aside, Furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. No, we're just gonna yeet Mr. Orange at them. I love when enemies die, we make them into flowers. Also, be careful that Ami doesn't drown. Can I dig? Can I dig? I dig! I do have fun facts about people. Let's quickly... Where's Snotnose? I'm going to say this right now. I will shove this down your throats. So, I'm reading from my notes, which is taken from the official concept art book. Initially, for the Mushi household, which is this kid over here and this lady, his mom. Initially, these characters were made for the tutorial, and the boy's name was simply Snotnose. We were asked to have the boy engage in some sort of childlike pastime, so we attached a dragonfly to the end of the string for him to tow around. The mother's head was going to be used for target practice in the tutorial, but now thinking back on it, little details like that were the most fun to come up with. No, you will take my fats and enjoy it. Ah! Don't eat the pigeon! This one certainly resembles Shiranui, especially the nose. What? I was doing the laundry, which is something I don't do. I make Ryu do my laundry. But when it was ready to dry, I noticed my drying pole was gone. That's all right, Grandma. You know what we do? We fix Grandma's laundry pole. Poorly. That's not a straight line at all. Maybe I ought to make some cherry cakes to offer to the sun. Come back tonight if you want to. Thanks, Granny. And we got the lovely praise. We got praise from Snotnose. She's the sake brewer of Kamiki Village. So she's based on Kushinada Hime. In Shinto legends, she's a girl intended to be sacrificed to Yamada no Orochi and was saved by Susanoo. And he saved her by turning her into a comb where he hid in his own hair. And that's kind of why her hair is also shaped to look like a comb. She also has rice on her sleeves. Kushinada Hime was also the deity of the rice paddy. So that's also kind of why they just threw some rice beds on her noggin. Originally she was designed to be like more homely, but Kamiya's like, no, make her more attractive, damn it. You see? Now we have a little dragon by the save icon. Oh my god. Oh, so now we have the dragon, the rat, and our little mug. Susanoo, wake up! Why do you have the stereotypical snot nose? I am the greatest. This is weird. My mind really wants to shift this rock, but my body won't cooperate. It's like I'm made of lead. Could this be a case of demonic possession? I sure hope not. Oh, this is the red imp. Now, don't you slap your butt at me. Susanoo, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Oh, you're up. I planned to meditate underground, but I fell fast asleep. I'm not buying that, Susanoo. The great warrior, Susanoo. Kitty. How dare a mangy mutt like you interrupt my meditation? You just said you were sleeping. Put me down, this instant. What will the neighbors think? What will the neighbors think? So yes, we will bring Susanoo to the rock. I like how he's just like hanging on for dear life. Well, never mind, that didn't work. Ignore what just happened. Surely, one stone's no match for your mighty skills, right? Maybe, I don't know. Susanoo, you ass! Can't train without sake to fuel the fire. Training will just have to wait for until tomorrow. Why do today when you can put off until tomorrow? That's what doing things the Susanoo way. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna go say hi. Can we get some sake from you, please? Because we need oats. Well, not oats, like the food like oat, as we need like oats, as in like we need to get oat. Sushi! Sushi! But the mill's broken. A wicked monster broke it the other day. It's hopeless trying to make good sake without clean rice. Wow, that's too bad. It fits the wheel. Again, power of ink. That's how we fix the world. Saving things with ink and the power of friendship. I got rice balls! Look at that. We consumed a bale of rice. Apparently. We can shove a bale of rice up our butt. I get all the pets. Yay, pet. Feast your eyes on this. Susano style. Exploding implosion. Because that made so much sense. Look at that. Who knew a wooden sword can be that powerful? That's amazing. You sliced that huge rock clean in half. You really are something. Wow, I didn't think you could do it, Pops. Me either. Susano! Do not have the self-deprecation. No. I mean, of course I could. Glorious Amaterasu. Oh, there's the booty! Could we get a reward or something, lady? I hardly think your participation had any impact, little bug. I'll crawl back into your kimono if you say that again. Oh, relax, lady. Furballs here is more comfy anyway. Get off my nose. Yes, Isun was crawling in her kimono. Because who doesn't want to be in a lady's kimono where it's warm? It's withered all the plant life in the area, even that big tree. I take a monster with powers beyond even a god to do this. It's Orochi! Yo, nameless man! We need that power to bloom. What? What? I don't know. Yeah, I just trust the random hobo. What a great idea. He's not a hobo! He lives there! So a yellow imp will, as you can see, burrow underground and then attack you. One of the things you can do is to sort of stun them, find out where they're gonna pop up, and then kind of they'll be confused on, it's like, oh, where the fuck did you go? It's like, well, we're behind you, bitch. Do you have to be so close? I didn't want your butt cheeks there. Beyond this point lies my secret training ground. It's the perfect place to hide. I mean to train. Now Scoot, be off with you. Cool. What in heaven's name? How did that happen? Well, now we can go hide. I mean, now I can go train. You might not like Susanoo now, but he does have a very good character arc, I will say. Susanoo! Hey, it's Sleepy! Rawr. You foul beast. How did you get in here? Foul beast. Again, you mean Sleepy? Sleepy is minding his own business. You have some nerve sneaking into my private training ground. Your foul beast looks like an ordinary sleepy bear to me, Pops. I said Susanoo style. Exploding implosion. You have to, like, across the bear? The show. It's like the audacity. Sleepy's just like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna lay here. I'll teach you, you foolish beast. You're no match for my new secret technique. Yeah, Ami. Rest in peace, foul beast. The great warrior Susanoo condemns the offense, not the offender. Anyway, there are other monsters I must deal with. Blah ha 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 ha. I agree, Ami. Sheesh, it's still sleeping like a bear. So obviously we are going to learn the new brush technique, Bloom. A brush god. When I say A, it is one of 3. It is a monkey. And you know the favorite thing of when there's monkeys. There's 3. from the famous saying, see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. What the? Turned out the light. Ah, Amaterasu. Origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Obviously, he is see no evil, because you cannot see him over his thing. I love it! How everything goes back to being all beautiful. I mean, it was beautiful before, but now it's more colorful. But it must have taken some wickedly strong power to suppress this magnificent guardian sapling. Oh my god, it's Orochi! What are we waiting for? Leap before you think, right? Yeah, I did badly on time. Well, whatever. Also, yes, I do like randomly jumping on the walls. They're very pretty. Look at the piggies! That's exactly what we do. We hit it, we stun it, and then we bloom it. Look at that. And then we get fruit and we get praise. So, like, you just look at that. All those trees. Trees go plop. I mean, trees go burr. No, I ran out of ink. See, now you can see. That's what Ami looks like without her stuff.